the very latest.
What up, everybody? It's the Chord Room. Happy to be back on the set.
Yes, sir.
Doing what we do. It's your boy TENO, that's Trim.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We was about to hit y'all real quick with a little podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just getting our feet wet here. You know what I'm saying? Get in here and just, get in and get out. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know a lot of y'all out there, everybody out there, y'all got, y'all on, listen, every day y'all doing podcasts, every week. Listen, we grown men with kids. We ain't got that luxury. You know what I'm saying?
Not yet. So
yeah,
you get what you get right now. So
listen,
that's how it is.
Listen, the next time if I'm not working, and I ain't got no kids to take care of, I'm gonna be filming movies.
See, but yeah, that's like right now. That's like a perfect world. It's like a world that's like in another universe or alternate universe or something like that. It's like a Marvel What If.
Nah, it's going to happen. I'm gonna be filming movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying we back on the set doing what we do. Shout out to everybody who's liking, subscribing.
Whoa, can I get one in? Can I get one in real quick?
Sure.
Definitely, man. So I definitely want to shout out Armand C. Smith, for being a dope listener, listening to the podcast, and for making staff sergeant up in the Air Force. That's what I'm talking about. So congratulations on that, man, and appreciate you listening.
Yeah, appreciate you listening, dog. We listen. If you just listening, we doing a good job.
Definitely.
Even if you just listening, we doing a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we doing our thing. So man, we back on the set, man, doing what we do, man. Let's shout out to everybody who's liking, subscribing, hit us up about the verses. Everybody's liking the verses videos we put out. So definitely keep commenting, keep the views up. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Support us. Look, we got merch. Look at that shirt. Look at that beautiful Chord Room hoodie my homie got on.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's our merch. Don't copy the logo. We own the logo. Listen,
merch store near you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trademark logo on that joint. It looks good, man. It looks good. Man.
Subscribe to the vibe.
Subscribe to the vibe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Man. Yeah, so if you want to buy merch, the Chordroomstore.com. Chordroomstore.com.
And you can get access to it on my IG, which is IamTRM1000 on Instagram, and you can get it on on TCRP Radio on Instagram. So
follow us on Instagram, all that good stuff.
Definitely.
Follow us on Instagram. We on there. So listen, man. First of all, shout out to everybody. Like the verses was crazy, man.
Yeah, that was a classic verses, man.
Classic verses.
I gotta admit, man, they've been stepping their game up every verses. So every verses has been like one of those like pivotal, like it's good for the culture type feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they really been taking the culture in. They've been helping us get through the pandemic and the pandemic. And then they
go. Don't start that political talk on here.
And then they bringing us up to date with bringing some classic culture verses. So shout out to Timbo and to Swiss for putting together some really dope classic content like that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. D Nice, Timbo, Swizz are the superheroes of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like they put on the cape and saved the day. Now this particular versus Kane versus KRS-One is a very those who is a part of that generation, the golden era. That versus was a versus that people really wanted to see. A lot of people wanted to see Kane and Rakim, but that one.
That would have been a good one too.
It would have been a good one. It would have been a good one. That's some personally I wanted to see. Shout out to Rakim. You know what I'm saying? You see that in Long Island stand up. I'm just saying. Suffolk County, what up? But yeah, I definitely would have wanted to see that. But this was good. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane. People don't understand. Big Daddy Kane. Like I know y'all probably caught it when he said like you know, they were friends. You know what I'm saying? Like like Miss Melody, R.I.P. Miss Melody, and KRS One helped him move out of his first apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they came up together, you know, and they, you know, they're on the same wavelength in terms of like, you know, helping out black people, educating black people, because, you know, even like with their names mean something. Like Kane means what? King, Asiatic, no one's equal.
Nice. I like that.
And KRS One says KRS One's name stands for knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone.
See, I like that one, man. I like how they everything has some kind of meaning to it with them, like with those type of rappers back in the day like that. It wasn't just a name or like, you know, like a call sign or something for their artist name. It was something meaningful. It was always giving back some type of form of knowledge, or just, you know, you took something away from it every single time you was listening to them. So that was really dope.
Yeah, that Kane and Rakim. I mean, Kane, Rakim. Let's see, Kane, Rakim, Slick Rick, and there's a few other rappers. That class of rappers changed rap forever. Like their DNA is all in this new, like even in this new, you know, 90s, 2000, like they are the fathers. That's the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. They changed the game. Like what Jordan did, There was something special about that year 88. You know, maybe like 86 to 88. Something special, like basketball was changing with Jordan. You know, rappers started changing the game. Like it was just a lot of change amongst black people, you know, as far as like those entertainment realm at the time, you know.
Sure.
So it definitely was a great verse. What was your favorite part of the verse? That verses? You had a favorite part?
Favorite part of that verses? Let me see here, man. I still got to give it up, man. See, I like when Kane, he was spitting that. He spit his flow over that trap beat when it came on. That was one of my favorite parts, man.
Okay.
Because it was like he's showing that, you know, like, you know, hey, I might be from the old school, but you know, I can still hang.
Yeah,
showing how you do it. So definitely, man. So shout out. Kane was always one of my favorite rappers, man. Growing up, I mean, had an older brother anyway, so that's how I got introduced to like some of that music and everything like that. But also, out of like the whole thing altogether, I just love the fact of being able to take in and listen to KRS One's, you know, his whole catalog, like a good piece of his catalog, like some of the stuff that you heard, like man, so. Like a lot of songs that you grew up, that you like, that we listened to, like especially going into like, you know, the 90s and everything, a lot of that stuff, even up to still to this day, a lot of it's been sampled from KRS One's catalog. So that's, you know, it was really awe-inspiring for me, especially as a producer, just listening to like, you know, where a lot of this stuff came from. So shout out to KRS One and Big Daddy Kane, man. So definitely two dope MCs, were, you know, legendary MCs that changed the game forever. The game wouldn't be where it is nearly to this day if it wasn't for them and what the work they've done to hip hop. Yeah,
I mean, so you thought, but you knew that Kane was gonna lose, though, right?
Oh yeah. Look, me personally, I like Big Daddy Kane. I grew up listening to that, like listening to Kane. I like Big Daddy Kane. When you drop on Warm It Up Kane, and the Wrath of Kane, and then like my classic Got to Be the Kane, man, it's like, dude, that's Kane, man.
Let me tell you, I know a few people at that time that almost broke their neck on the desk doing the running man to Warm It Up Kane.
Wow.
and Raw, like I'm telling you, that's when Fast Dancing, because I don't know, Kane pattern, his flow, he has one of the best flows still ever.
To this day, man.
That flow, the way he layers his words, crazy.
Yeah.
But listen,
KRS-One is a legend.
KRS-One is 22 albums in. And I told you,
founder of a lot of this stuff, man.
Let me tell you, I told you, and the only reason why I really, honestly, I knew Kane was going to lose, because KRS-One never stopped putting out albums. Now, here's the thing. Kane did probably up until maybe 98 or something like that. But I gotta be honest, y'all. They weren't that good.
Wait a minute. Wait. You talking about his music that he was putting out all the way up through his career? Like like that. Like I'm talking like the albums wasn't good like that all the way up to his career, or when he got later on, like, you know, later in his career in like 98 era.
Later. KRS-One never fell off. He may not have been as popular,
but his material,
but his rap, his pen was crazy. See, Kane, when he started, all right, so when Kane started messing up really is when he started going towards, like, he started cursing more, a little bit more.
Yeah, that's one thing I wasn't too fond of with Kane, man.
Yeah, it didn't really feel authentic for me. You know what I'm saying? What the Kane I know, you know, and love, but yeah, I knew Kane was going to lose, and I knew he was going to start running out of records towards the end, like KRS-One said. But there's a couple of people in our comments that thought Kane was going to win, and really? You know, some men that thought that KRS-One was going to win. Shout out to David Watson. David Watson, he was like, yo. I asked him, I was like, yo, who's going to win? He didn't even say Big Daddy Kane. He said the whole acronym. He said Kane, Asiatic, nobody's equal, all day. Wow. Okay. That's what he said. Now John Glenn in the comments, he made a good point. What did he say? Actually, his point kind of came up in the verses. He said that they will go on the freestyle tip, no doubt. That's what he said. Of course, man. And that was like, there was another classic moment too when they was doing the freestyles. Yeah, when he went up the top, they went up the top of the head. Like, listen. If you're young and you're listening, and you already know if you watch the verses, you cannot mess with Chris or KRS-One on that freestyle. No, you can't, because Kane started it off. KRS, he responded, and then Kane had to he had to put it down. Like, you know, that's it's gonna be the end of that. We ain't gonna keep going on with that. Man, right? Like, you gotta understand. All right. So listen, do your research, people. Go back to when KRS-One did the the cipher. I recall him rapping, right? And he was rapping with the Sprite sign was on the floor. Like, he was rapping about Sprite. Like, I think like he said something about the Sprite sign on the floor. He said something. But that's just how nice he is. He's going to rap about something real time that's in the room. Nice. Like, yeah, like Yamma Yammas, look at your purple pajamas. He pointing at him like he's just off the top of the head. He's just going. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how KRS-One is, man. Like, authentic, man. Straight authentic. You know, here's the thing. People can freestyle, but they ain't KRS-One. That Biggie line, though. That was dope right there. That Biggie line. He said he could have been the king of New York, but he gave it to Biggie. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, like, man. And because people don't understand, once again, KRS-One never stopped. So him and Big was still in that. He's in that, still running with Big in that same class. Man. Even Puff did that Step Into the World remix. Step Into My World remix. No, Step Into the World. Yeah, Step Into the World. The Rapture Delight remix. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, that remix was hard. That woo, that thing was hard. Shout out to Puff. That you know what, we ain't gonna get back into that. Jamaican,
we ain't gonna get back into that conversation. We're just gonna leave it right there.
So King Mark said Kane was gonna win too. No. He said Kane in a very close one. That's what he said.
I don't know about close, man. I can't call close. I can't call it close.
But remember, this is before the verses happened. These are people that made comments. Okay. So he was just saying that Kane was gonna win in the close. And as I'm commenting on this thing, you know what I'm saying to myself, right?
What you saying?
Y'all bugging. I understand Kane got records. I'm not gonna sit and act like Kane ain't got records, but come on.
Yeah.
It's the teacher. It's the teacher. He never came to be a king. He was like, I'm the teacher.
Wow.
That's all he said. He was the teacher, man. But shout out to everybody who commented. There's a lot of people in these comments, man. Shout out to everybody. Tribe. This is called Tribe of a God, or GAD. He said called Tribe of a God. He said KRS-One is the God MC, the God of hip hop. No, he said KRS-One is the God of hip hop.
Wow, and they ain't got to keep going. They ain't got to go that far with all this stuff, man. I'm just saying. But.
Listen, KRS-One, if he create, KRS-One is he's just authentic. He's just raw. He reminds me, when I look at him, he reminds me everything what hip hop is about. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. But yeah, that was a good verses, man.
That was classic. That was another one for the culture. The culture went on that one.
Now remember, here's the thing. Now I want to talk about what happened the night before.
So what's up? What happened the night before the verses?
So what's his name?
Who?
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't even think of his name. Supercat. They did a not a verses. It was more just a show. Just kind of a celebration. I didn't really see the whole thing, but I'm a big Supercat. Shout out to Supercat, man. I'm a big. I couldn't watch it. I was doing other things, but I'm gonna go on there and watch it. But so Busta Rhymes was in the crowd.
Oh wow.
And I'm sure everybody's seen this video by now. Busta Rhymes, Wyclef was there. Busta Rhymes, he pulled Busta Rhymes up to perform. Put my hands where my eyes could see.
Of course.
Hands where my eyes could see. And, when you hear, wheel up, when you hear that, for those who don't know, that means stop the music in Jamaican, in patois, or whatever they want to call it. When a Jamaican or somebody of a Caribbean descent says, wheel up, that means stop the music. That's what it means. So he said that. He told Swizz or whoever was listening, find me a compatible or worthy. He said worthy opponent.
Worthy. That's wow. That's
what he said.
That's a different feeling that's a different tone when you say find me a worthy opponent instead of find me, an opponent, or find me somebody. But you saying find me a worthy opponent. That's
worthy opponent.
That puts some kind of emphasis on that and puts it in a different set right there. So wow, okay.
Yeah, so he said find me a worthy opponent. Now listen. There is not a lot of MCs that can go against Busta Rhymes.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck.
True.
But we're gonna come up with 5 people. I got 5 people. I have 5 people that I'm not necessarily saying that they can, but these are the only ones that are alive that can go against Busta Rhymes. Okay. And now, when I show you these 5 people, I want you to add to these 5 people if you can.
If I can,
that's
a big if I can, because you stretching right here with Bus. Bus is, see, and this is the reason why I feel that Bus has not gotten the versus battle yet, because Verse is not your average MC. He's not like a MC you can put in a box here. This man he kind of stands out because Versus is a battle where you're talking about hits. This man got hits for days. I'm just saying.
It's not just the hits though.
But he's got other stuff to offer too.
No. Here's what I'm saying though.
What's up?
Busta Rhymes is one of the best lyricists.
That
one
too.
Of the best rappers.
Great performer.
All time, right?
Yeah.
The performance.
Mm-hmm.
Now he might listen. Bust, you might want to go maybe run a couple of laps or something. I know, because I see the performance slowing down a little bit when I saw him on that little clip. He was a little out of breath. That's just my.
Dude,
but
did you not just see him on the MTV award special?
My wife was telling
he still got the energy.
But he was a little gassed.
Dude, the man performed like about.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude,
all right.
He ain't lost it.
But no. To his defense, I forgot. I just remembered that he did have some. I think he has like some breathing complications. I think some time ago, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like something that he had where he was. It was kind of hard for him to breathe and stuff like that. I forgot. He talked about it on the what's that he did the documentary. I think it was a documentary. No, it was an interview he had with Vance. I forget his name. Dang. But yeah, it was a good like he talked about a lot. But just make sure you in shape, Bus. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you in shape though. And because I'm pulling for you. Long Island stayed up.
At him.
Busta Rhymes. Listen. By the way, Brooklyn. I know y'all claim Busta Rhymes. We claim Busta Rhymes too.
How y'all claim Busta Rhymes though? How y'all claim?
He lived in the reason why he got into Leeds in the New School, the group, because he lived on Long Island. He lived in Uniondale. That whole group was from Long Island.
Okay.
Like that whole group from Uniondale. So I don't know if he lived out there. He might have went to high school out there for a little bit. But Busta Rhymes, then the way the group actually like really blew up, they met in Hempstead. Shout out to Hempstead, my hood. Where like right, the studio Public Enemy had was right in Hempstead on South Franklin. And that's where they used to go. Chuck D gave them the name Leeds of the New School.
Nice.
So yeah, we claim Busta Rhymes. That's all I'm saying. We claim Busta Rhymes.
Classic history right there. Classic history lesson.
We claim him. We claim him too. But let's get back on topic.
Let's go for it.
So you're right. Dope lyricist. Him and Spliff got some of the best stage performances. Nobody's matching that, right?
Mm-hmm. So
that combined when we doing it live is very hard to compete with, right? So, but yeah, it's kind of that's the problem right there. That's the problem. But I pull some people that might be able to do it. We'll talk about it. Let's get into them.
Let's go for it.
So if you watching it, you can go on our page and look at the video that we got with one of the people that we think will be a good competitor, which is Miss Demeanor Elliott. Missy. That Gucci jacket's hard, by the way. Missy.
Yes, that is. That's on point. Go
Gucci
ahead, Missy. Ain't mad
hard.
at you.
That
Ain't
thing
mad
hard.
at you. Been a Missy fan ever since she came on the scene.
Right. But Missy, we think, I think we agreed that Missy would be a good opponent.
Sure.
You know, Missy got the hits. Missy has a great stage performance.
Mm-hmm. She's got a lyrical flow that's real nice. She can hang with the best of them, in my opinion.
Right.
She can hang with the best of them. So Busta was always featured on her albums anyway. I just feel it. She knows how dope she's been since day one. So just about on every single album, he's had a guest feature appearance on our albums. So and Busta don't hang with like no non-talented people. Like he's always around with Q-Tip. He's just about all the time on every Missy album. So dude, I mean, come on. But yeah. Honestly, she's definitely. I think she is definitely the number one component that would be like a worthy opponent for Bus, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, she, like I said, she has the stage performance. She has the, the hits. And she not only got the hits, but she's a writer.
Yes,
so
and a producer.
Right, she's a writer and producer, so she got extra heat. Like hers
Yes.
gonna be a little different. Like y'all talking about Busta, who's gonna go up against Missy?
Exactly. I mean, she can pull out hits that she's wrote for people. Monica, Aaliyah.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
like, dang.
Exactly. So that
freaking Tony Braxton.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like she got everything that Busta's looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I truly think that Bust would be a good fit for that. And I'm sorry, Missy will be a good fit for Busta. So the next one, I think that a lot of other people are saying,
LL
Cool J.
Yeah.
Now, he's another one. He got the stage performance. He got the hits.
Yes, he does.
He got
years.
Yeah, he got the hits. I think he has everything that you need to. I mean, he got that energy. He got that energy that Bus carry, that New York cocky energy. You know what I'm saying? Like Missy, does lack that. Missy might lack that. You know what I'm saying? Just that.
That cocky swagger.
Yeah, she might, because Missy's very, very humble.
She is.
But she can. I think she can get down.
She can get down when she wants to. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, so I think that. So I think LL definitely would be a good match for that one. Now, Ice Cube has come up in the conversation.
Really?
Yeah, Ice Cube has come up in the conversation. Now, Cube got hits too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're as big. I don't know
about that, man.
Like, we talking about tear the club down. Busta Rhymes tearing clubs down. That's the thing about this pick, because I heard a lot of people say about this pick, like Missy and LL got club bangers. Now,
exactly.
Ice Cube got hits, but they ain't that. That one song, Put Your Hands What My Eyes Can See.
Wait, real quick, can you put Cube's pick back up there, man, real quick? Don't he look like from the scene on Fridays? Like, what'd he say?
What'd he say? Yeah. So I mean, that's one of them. So that's another one. What's the third one? How many did I got here?
You said 5. That's 3.
I said 5.
You said 5.
1, 2, 3. No, I don't got 5.
Oh.
I don't got 5. I got one more. I got one more. This is the name that keeps on popping up.
Yeah.
Eminem. Now, once again, this list is getting more and more weaker, right? Because
that's messed up that you said that.
Listen, the reason why I'm saying this, right?
Clarify that, please.
Because Eminem don't have the club bangers.
No, he does not. Eminem has hits. He does not have club bangers, and that's what separates him.
He got worse club hits than Cube does. Because Cube, at least Cube got We Be Clubbing. They said, like, at least he got that one.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm Slim Shady ain't playing in no clubs.
It
ain't ripping down
it might not be ripping down clubs, but it was playing. I'm pretty sure it's playing in some clubs somewhere at the time.
Listen, that song ain't ripping down no black venue.
Not saying it's ripping down anything, but I'm saying it was played in the club somewhere sometime.
That was forced. But anyway,
he tore down the Grammys with it. Or was it the Grammys or the MTV Awards?
Why are we talking about the Grammys? Who cares about the Grammys, though?
I'm just saying where he played it, and he was getting the crowd hype with it.
So in the comments, y'all can go check out our Busta Rhymes Missy song, Smash It. I have a little promo,
sure,
for that. Who we think should be, battling him. But in the comments, we have a few people had a couple of things to say. First of all, some of these people don't think Missy is worthy.
That's so disrespectful, man.
The
so
boy Ben the Israelite. Shout out to Ben the Israelite, bro. Shout out to you. He says, nah, Missy don't have enough hits. You wow. That's what he told. This is what he told me.
Nah,
wow, dog.
I think he's underestimating in Missy, and he's not really looking at the lengthy catalog of hits that she has. I mean, the girl helped bring back Aaliyah. I'm sorry. She got hits that she's written for people. She's got hits for herself. And like herself, she's got like all her hits have been, all of her like main hits have been club bangers. They've been club bangers, just like Busta's hits have been club bangers.
He said she ain't got enough hits for something.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
I don't know.
She got club bangers just like Bust got club bangers.
Now, another person, Urban Change Within. Shout out to you, brother. Or sister, whoever, she's not a spitter.
What?
How is she an opponent?
Wow, y'all, they really gonna hate on Missy's flow.
Urban Change.
They gonna hate on Missy's style and flow. That he have. They gonna hate on that.
I mean, that's what she said. But keep in mind, Lil Wayne is very heavily influenced by Missy Elliott.
Boom, that's one right there. That's one thing right there. You can take that. You can take that to the bank.
Right, exactly. Take that to the bank. Now, one I did. Oh, this is the one I did not put up there.
What's
this
that?
Is the one. The other one. Jay-Z. That's all. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
The Jay ain't doing it, but
that's like you got a submarine that you gonna bring an atomic bomb.
Yeah, I mean, listen, in order to be busted, you want to bring something, though. Like that's just, I'm just saying. So,
but
now
that's not a good matchup, though. That wouldn't have been a good matchup. Even if Jay ain't gonna do it, but if Jay did do it, that ain't a matchup. Like, again, Jay got hits. We know this. He has a lengthy catalog. But Busta comes with something that's different from a lot of other these artists. Just like you said, he has club bangers where he tears the club down on just about all of his hits. Just about all of his hits mostly tear the club down.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's I'm telling you, if y'all ain't got no club bangers, man, I don't know if y'all want to get in this one.
And I just said, and I was saying that, and not even thinking in my mind at the time of Pastor Cavassier.
Ooh.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Buster, rolling.
I wasn't even thinking about that track included into that, but that's included into that too. What?
Oh my God!
He has his entire catalog for the most part is they're club bangers. They're tearing something down,
bro.
Hands down, they're tearing something down. So
yeah, bro. It's just but I mean, there's a couple of people in here. I mean, the only ones I saw, Ludacris already went, so somebody said Ludacris. Now here's here's what people are messing up or getting misunderstood, and we can move on. That is not about the way. See, a lot of people said mystical. It's not the way you see. I think they're trying to match it. Like I think somebody has said Twister or something like that. It's not the way. Hits. Here's the thing: it's not the way the person raps. See, I'm thinking this is just like a battle.
That's
like this ain't that type of battle.
Yeah.
This is like who can rip the crowd, who can have the crowd going, who got the best stage performance, really, and who got the hits.
When it comes time to that versus, who is going to move the crowd and really just tear the building down with what the energy they're going to be bringing with their records and how charged up they're going to make the crowd move. Because that's where it's gonna go. If you put Buster in any place, it's gonna be where he's gonna work that crowd.
Right.
The music alone, man. Once you hear the drums to put your hands over my eyes can see, that's it.
It's gone. It's gone. Like, I mean, dog, we like you was just saying though, it's so many other songs that we really
not even thinking about, like in his catalog.
God.
Yeah, literally, there's so many in his catalog. He's not even thinking about. Not to mention, he had some hits with that Flip Mode Squad album.
Right, exactly.
So that would be included in there too.
I was just thinking about the song that he did with Mariah.
That too.
That song. You know what I'm saying? That song that he got with Mariah. No, I'm talking about on the Flip Mode album. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
One with Rod Digger. All of them on.
I gotta hear how it goes.
There
is one. Yeah, there was one.
That's
on his album.
Is that on his album?
It's on his album. Yeah, that's on.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You're right. It is.
Dang,
on his album.
which one? The Big Bang or something?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's on his album.
But the thing about it though, he got the whole crew on there.
Exactly.
And that's what I liked about Bust though. Keep it in the G. He didn't have to put them on that song.
Nope.
That's a big song. That's a big song for a group to be on.
Yeah.
Because Mariah's on it. Like when you throw Mariah on the song, your name is now being mentioned in a couple of spaces.
Yep.
That really a lot of other people are not being mentioned. So Mariah's in a whole other type of bracket. So
true.
In terms of like music and influence. So but yeah, man. Now I got a question.
What's up? Hopefully I got an answer.
Because it's a lot of my thing is, all right, so everybody's like, first of all, I heard Busta Rhymes heard that he had like people turn him down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So people turned him down for a versus. I think like 5 people, something crazy turned him down.
Interesting.
So my question is, are we really underestimating Busta Rhymes? Like, I don't think a lot of people.
I don't think they're underestimating him. I think a lot of people are scared.
Well, no. Here's what I'm saying. Hear me out. I don't. When you hear people listen the greatest of all time, Busta's not in that top 10.
That's true.
He's never even in the top 5.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's true too. He's not. In that sense, when you're talking about that, I think people are underestimating Busta because just like we were saying that he's got club hits, they think he's a party MC. You know, like they're not taking him. They're not gonna take him being as a serious rapper or MC on that level of like Jay-Z or Nas like that. They're not.
I guess that might be a little bit true in terms of, it is one of those things where I think that if it wasn't for this verses, I don't think that Busta Rhymes would have been getting the credit that he deserves. That's just my personal opinion because I rarely saw Busta Rhymes. So all these rappers are scared to go up against Busta Rhymes hits, right? They're scared to go up against him because of the stage performance. It's a lot of elements in this that the verses is like really the layers of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot of layers that's hidden in this. It's uncovering now because no one wants to battle him. So
what are those layers, man? You got to break that down a little bit.
I feel like one of the layers is that I don't think he's never high on anyone's list. So if he's never high on anybody's list, but yet somebody doesn't want to battle him in his verses, what does that say about him as an MC? he should be closer and closer to at least a top 5.
That's
Why,
true.
I never heard of. I
think
never
they're
seen nobody list with him
underestimating
on
him.
top 5.
They're underestimating him because he's known as the party MC.
But his albums are not all party, right? So
you're right. Like true. Like all of it. The album titles alone, man. All the album titles are talking about the end of the world.
Yeah, the albums are hard though. Like, and the beat selection is crazy. R.I.P. to Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla gave him a lot of beats. I think DJ Scratch gave him a lot of hits. I think that's DJ Scratch.
Who did Put Your Hands on My Eyes Can See? Who did that?
I think Scratch did. I think Scratch. Hold on, I'm going to tell you right now.
As a producer, speaking strictly as a producer, when them drums come on, man. Every producer, I'm pretty sure, is like playing it in mind. Man, I wish I was the one who created that beat, because I'm like, it moves you, man. It catches your ear, and then that's it right there. Just the way the things come on, and then you got the little layers in that. It's nice, really, very well put together.
Yeah, I mean that is. I'm telling you that song is out of here, man.
Man,
the day that it touched down. The minute that it came out,
that one and Give Me Some More.
Oh no, his name is somebody named I never heard of this producer before, and honestly he had, these producers haven't done too much. And
honestly, I feel like after that, do they really need to?
Right. They did. Listen, they're listed. They listed as producers on like Sticky Fingers album, one of his solo albums, and that's it. After that.
Wow, really?
But the name of the producers are Shamello and Buddha. Shamello and Buddha. So yeah, that's the. I thought that was DJ. I want to say it's Scratch. I think the DJ that was up there for oh my bad. No. That's the DJ. That's EPMD's old DJ Scratch. I was up there DJing. If I'm not mistaken, I'm quite positive. But I think his producer did a lot of beats too on there. But nah, that beat was that's DJ. That's this producer Shamello and Buddha, which I've never heard of them, but they
I haven't either, man.
They the goats for that one though.
But man, and then who did Give Me Some More, man? Because again, that was like another classic Busta beat. Like, I don't know if a lot of people understand where that sample came from though, because that was very clever on that sample choice right there. Really clever.
Ooh, boy, this boy got so many songs.
Really clever. Like, how do you take the music from Psycho and make a beat out of that? Like, that junk is hard.
I guarantee. I feel like Busta came to him and was like, "Yo, I need that as a beat."
He probably did, man, because that's another thing. People are not giving Busta his props where he chooses. He's very particular on some things he chooses, and he's got a good ear. He's got a really good ear. I'm like, Dangerous was from a commercial that he heard when he was a kid. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like the chorus was from a commercial or something, or it was a TV show or a commercial when he was a kid.
That he heard. Dangerous.
Yep, there was like that, and but he took it and he made a song out of it.
Busta Rhymes and somebody named DJ Scratch.
For Give Me Some More.
Yeah, DJ Scratch. I know DJ Scratch did some beats on here.
It was hard, man. Classic, so classic.
Yeah, DJ Scratch. I'm like, I know Scratch was on this album somewhere, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Busta Rhymes and DJ Scratch did that one. But he did that cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Joint, son.
I remember that joint. Yeah,
that joint was so
What
hard.
album was that off of?
Flip Mode. That's the Flip Mode album.
Stupid crap. Was that one of the video when they were dressed like some Mexican cowboys or something?
I think so. Stupid. But man, we went way off topic.
Exactly, my bad, man. And I mean, stupid in a good way. It's funny.
Yeah. So, speaking of verses,
yeah.
So there's a young lady by the name of Eve out there. Eve, she's pregnant.
Congratulations, Eve.
Yes,
that's what we're talking about.
We are expecting a child.
Nice.
Me and Eve are pregnant.
Really?
Me and Eve are pregnant.
You and Eve are pregnant?
Yeah.
How are you and Eve pregnant?
Oh, me and Eve is pregnant. Look, it's me and her.
I don't see you nowhere in there.
Bro, I'm right there, bro.
I don't see you nowhere in there.
No, I'm right there.
You talking about the pictures in the background?
Nah, I ain't me in the background. That's me. They call me Maximilian.
Okay. So you just went ahead and just put a whole bunch of cream on your skin. Just your skin that color.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Eve though, man. Congratulations,
you
and Maximilian. Expecting a baby after trying so many years to have one. It's definitely rewarding. I know, and I know you're ecstatic. And so speaking of verse, she found out the day she did the verses when she found out she was pregnant.
Wow.
And she said she was freaking out about whether or not she was singing too hard. She didn't want nothing to happen.
Yeah.
But she's been pregnant for a while. Even she's I think at that time, only a few people knew that she was pregnant. She was trying to get somebody to hide the fact that she was pregnant.
Really?
So yeah, her wardrobe, her stylist. That's why she wasn't there, because she couldn't fly.
Got you.
So she couldn't fly. So that's why she didn't perform with her. And she really wanted to be there, but obviously she couldn't fly.
No, Eve has been busy lately. Anyways, isn't she on that new show Queens?
That's right.
So she's been busy. She's been busy, man. She's been she's been popping up. She's doing her thing.
And that's what I'm saying. Man, she's blessing on type of blessings for Eve.
Definitely.
Man, she got a new TV show.
Mm-hmm.
She did the verses. New baby.
Yep.
She's doing her thing, man. Shout out to Eve.
Shout out to Eve for sure.
I've been such an Eve fan.
I was too, man. Ever since she came on the scene, I was always a big Eve fan, man. It's especially her joint on the Rough Riders album was always one of my favorites, anyways, man. Because it's just it changed up the style of the whole album, man. The album came on hard, and then her joint came in there. It would change up the style of it, and it was hard too. So that was
I know Swiss did that beat, didn't he?
Yeah, he did the whole album. He did that whole first album. He did it. He did the whole.
That beat so crazy.
That was classic.
What you want, huh?
Yeah, that was yeah, Swiss is that dude. He's that
Swiss
dude for sure.
Young Swiss.
Yeah.
Young Swiss.
Yes.
Young Swiss was doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Swiss and the whole Rough Riders. Yeah. But yeah, that definitely is very, very. I'm very excited to hear that she's pregnant. I always rooted. Eve is that type of person you want to root for.
Always, man. She's bad and she looks good, man. And
yeah. But you
she's nice.
Coming from Philly is very difficult to survive, and she did it. And she was honest. She was always honest about herself and her music. When you hear songs, what's the other song she had about her friend that died?
She put it on her album. She put it on her first album. Yeah,
that was the first album. I can't think of the name, but she's always been honest in her music. Mm-hmm. She's always had some very positive things to try to uplift women. So shout out to Eve.
Definitely.
Shout out to Eve. Maximilian, you stole my girl, man. But you're a billionaire, so I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
You got nothing but love. Speaking of Eve, man, she also had another classic hit, so-called produced by a producer that you don't want to really give.
Dre No, Dre and Scott Storch produced that song.
So it wasn't Dre. It couldn't just be Dre.
Man, you know, speaking of Dre. Now, Dr. Dre, bro, you've been going through it, homie.
Yes, he has.
You've been going through it, man. And now I ain't even going to list all the stuff he's been going through. He's been going through some real stuff.
Yeah.
But now he's getting a divorce. Now, in his divorce, he lost a lot of money. Now, he close to being a billionaire, so really probably
sure, yeah.
Ain't, you know, it ain't magic. But, you know, he just so happened to say, yo, I'm about to put this album out now, because I done lost a whole chunk of change, and now I got to replace that. I got to re-up now.
Yeah.
Got to re-up. So, now he come up with an album. So, so Dr. Dre is getting divorced. Now, here's the whole thing about Dr. Dre and his divorce recently. So, word on the street is that Dre's at his grandmother's funeral. Putting her to rest. Now, there's two sides to this story.
What you got?
Because while he's getting put in his grandmother to rest, he receives these divorce papers at the gravesite, right?
That's messed up. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, man. When it comes to business like that.
Listen, so the first thing is that Dre's people were saying, well, I was right by the casket, and all of a sudden, I get these divorce papers.
Wow.
Then the Cole Young people are saying, nah, we ain't do that.
Really?
But as soon as he stepped in that parking lot,
got the papers.
He got the papers. He got. As soon as he stepped in the parking lot, he got the papers. Right?
Dang. So he must have been. My thing is, he must have been dodging them for a minute.
And my thing is this. No. So, all right. First of all, Nicole, you're wrong.
How's she wrong?
She wrong. I don't care whether you was in the parking lot, you was in the bathroom. You might have been at the marquee at the beginning where the funeral home was. You don't come to no person's funeral and hand them divorce papers.
Well, you gotta break it down to see, one, has she been trying to give them these papers before? Because we've known about him and Nicole getting divorced for a minute now. So wouldn't he have received divorce papers some time ago? And
so what? You can't find Dr. Dre?
Apparently not.
Come on.
Why would you gotta ask? Why would they wait till he goes to his grandmother's funeral to give him these papers? Something had to be up where they could not get to him.
I get it, and I thought about that, but he has a house.
Okay,
he has a place of business. My thing is, I'm not signing these divorce papers like right then and there, right?
Okay. So
why are you showing up to now? Hey, maybe he was ducking and dodging.
He might have been. You got to include that in the scenario.
Maybe he was, but wouldn't you? I'm just saying. I'm ducking and dodging. You trying to give me how much money? You trying to give me for a month? I'm ducking and dodging too. So what?
Well, come on. If you somebody say that they're going to divorce you, you can only duck and dodge so long. How long you going to duck and dodge? You know they're going to divorce. You know they're trying to divorce you.
Man, Nicole was like, "Listen, you need to produce this paperwork, dog.
Really sign them papers."
Yeah. Listen, Dre. Hey, listen. This is what you get, brother.
What? Oh wow, you gonna really go there? You really gonna go there?
This is what happens.
This is what you get.
Listen, bro, you gotta take care of home, man.
You gonna relate this back to what you gonna relate this back to?
I ain't relating it back to nothing. I'm just saying, you gotta take care of home, brother. You got because in L.A. I don't know if y'all got married in L.A., but half is half. You might sign that prenup because clearly she ain't getting half of everything. But
was she getting more or less?
Nah, she getting. I mean, I don't think she's not getting half. But Dre's close to a billionaire. She ain't getting all of that money.
He's close to a billionaire. I'm like, what is she getting less or what's going on?
She getting less than half.
So she ain't getting nothing up there with close to the bees.
Nah, I don't think so.
Or at least half of that.
But listen, Dre, I don't blame you, brother. I would have been ducking too. Just saying.
Well, how long though? You know somebody's trying to divorce you. So how long you gonna try ducking down?
I would have moved out the country at that. I would have been out of here. I would have been doing the verses from the Cayman Islands somewhere. Hey, we would have did that verses. I would have been on live from an undisclosed location.
I do gotta ask a question. I wondered that, does he have to pay alimony in this decree of divorce?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why he does.
That's what the good majority of it is coming to. He's got to pay alimony.
Yep, I'll be ducking too, brother. Don't worry. I would have been ducking too. But yeah, man. Shout out to Dre, the running man. We call him the running man.
Yeah, he got a wall full of plaques.
Right. And it is what it is. But we listen, everybody. Me and Trim live in Atlanta, man. We in Georgia. We outside of the Atlanta. We not in Atlanta, but we in Atlanta.
Outside the skirts, the outskirts of Atlanta. But if you live in Georgia and you live close to the city, they automatically say you from Atlanta.
Yeah, listen, I don't live in Atlanta, but I live in the outside limits of Atlanta. Now, we've been making history in the last few years, man.
Yeah.
Politically we've been making history, and this young lady is a part of that history.
Yes.
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Yes.
She's a part of that history, and she did her one term. She did her one and done. She's like, listen, I ain't coming back.
I was really shocked when she said that she wasn't going to return for a second run. I was really shocked. But I understand it though. I understand.
I'm not that shocked. But we can get into that. But, just to let y'all know, she did run her last run. She did a run. I think it's called 5K on the fifth runway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5K on the fifth runway. And basically she was raising money for her youth scholarship program, and she was raising money for United Way of Greater Atlanta.
That's dope.
And it got emotional. This is her last time running as a mayor. And she loves Atlanta. She did the best she could as a mayor.
I highly respect the work she's done as the mayor. I mean, that's a lot of stress and pressure, especially when you got a family yourself.
Right.
That's a lot.
Well, so you were shocked, you said, right, that she's not running.
I was shocked, but I understood it, and I can see that.
What you understand?
I understand because she was getting a lot of backlash, man, from the decisions she was making. So I definitely understand that, with the backlash you're dealing with. Not to mention you are a mayor during a time where you got something going on that has not really been in a lot of recent mayors' history when they've been running. You have, I'll say it, a pandemic going on in your city. And so your term is a little bit different from a lot of the other mayors dealing with that. So you got all the stresses of a mayor, plus you got extra stress from a pandemic on top of that. And you got to manage and juggle all that. That's a lot of stress. And then you get the backlash too. Come on.
Right. And I mean, I agree. But see, I feel like, and I'm just speculating, I feel like I know when this started.
What do you mean?
When was the last straw for Miss Bottoms?
When was the last straw?
When the city of Atlanta closed. When Georgia was shut down, she received a text message that said N-word,
Yeah,
shut up,
that.
and open up Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that too. That's like that, and yeah, that goes in that, and that goes in that backlash I was telling you about. She get a lot, and that was ridiculous.
Right, and from what I'm understanding, in my research and my reading, allegedly, her kids received this text message too.
That's messed up.
That's it.
Yeah, and you don't mess with somebody's family, man. Especially you're in a position like that and you're serving people. You don't mess with nobody's family.
Right.
That's gonna take it up a notch. And so yeah, like I said, I understood why, because that it was getting to her family too. They were dealing with. That's a lot of stress on her and her family. So you don't do that.
When she, at the minute she received that text message, it just so happened that her daughter was looking over her shoulder and read it. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's crazy like that. But I feel like that was the last straw. I think that as a person who, as a husband, I would have felt like, I would have told her like, straight, listen, this is it. Yeah, you can't run no more. Like that's it. This game over. Game over.
It's like that's it. You're threatening the the feeling of that is like you're threatening the livelihood of my family with this. So, what else are you gonna do? You send a text message to my family.
My wife?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? You crazy? Bro?
That's like the next thing is like, it's like a Liam Neeson speech coming after that that's gotta follow. I don't know who you are,
right?
Where you are, what you do, but I got a certain set of skills.
Right. Just like Busta Rhymes said, I will bust your anyway. But I feel like as a husband, and I'm not saying that the husband had anything to do with it, but I'm just saying from my point of view as a husband, I'm like, listen, bro, this is the last time. Don't you I'm sure you get a check after this, right? Like you're gonna get a consistent check every. let's just call it a wrap. We can live up that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
We did it. We did our thing. It's time to get up out of here. But yeah, man, shout out to Shirley Franklin. I'm Shirley Franklin. I was thinking about Shirley Franklin. I was thinking about Shirley Franklin. Shout out to Keisha Lance Bottoms. I was like, man, I was thinking like, yo, where's Shirley Franklin at? Like, I was thinking like,
yeah, she had her turn and she's done, man.
Yeah, but shout out to Keisha Lance Bottoms, man. We appreciated you for what you did. The pandemic, that whole shutdown wasn't easy.
Not to mention the whole the cop with the police shooting at the Wendy's.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
so she's had a lot of different unique elements during her run where it's just too much, man. And like I said, I understand that. I understand her not wanting to run again. I was shocked because I really thought that she did a really decent job. Honestly,
yeah, she did what she could, man. Honestly, like I tell my daughter all the time, man, you do what you can. Mm-hmm. Don't do your best. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Just do your best. Mm-hmm. And she served the city, and that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. But yeah. So listen.
What's up?
We're about to get up out of here in a few.
About to bounce.
Yeah, about to get up out of here, but. Let's get into some new music. I couldn't find, I was looking. I mean, I found a few things, but this one song. I like to go out there and look and see what's new.
Sure.
You can tell. Look at the gray. I ain't a OOOG, but I consider myself.
You like a the alternative Coach K.
Nah.
You stand there for Coach K?
Nah, I'm an '80s baby, 1980s baby, so I ain't that old, but I've been around for a few years, but so I know what my generation can do. But I'm trying to see what these new kids is up to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too far removed from y'all. You know, I still keep my ear out there, try to see what's new. So we got a segment we got called the Future Wave. So basically, we just go out and search some people. So I found a clip on World Star Hip Hop. Shout out to World Star Hip Hop. I found a clip of a young man, that I, he just caught my ear real quick. Just something to listen to real quick. So, I think his name is Lil Mook. Lil Mook. That's okay. LILMUK. Right. And this joint is called Best for You. All right. Let's check it out real quick. All right.
This is dope, man.
Lil Mook, man. I like that joint, man.
Me too.
What you think? You like that?
I like that, man. It makes me want to hear more from his project.
Yeah, I felt that, bro.
Yeah, I felt that too. That was real personal. So that was really good.
When I stumbled upon this video, I felt the energy. There's some real tense energy in this song. Mm-hmm. There's some real emotions in the song.
Definitely, you can feel that.
I haven't felt this in a long time,
and that's good. It's good to finally find something that's got some, like, some character, some heart, something deeper past the surface that you can really dig into and just really, like, feel. So
right.
This right here, it had that, and that was really you could tell he was writing that from the heart, man. You could tell.
Yeah,
that.
It definitely, and it's a lot of layers, and I can get deep. I'm a very emotional person when it comes to music. I can't. A lot of times, a lot of people can listen to the same thing over and over again. I can't do that. Some days I feel like I want to listen to Woo. Some days I might feel like I want to listen to Pop Smoke or Griselda. It just depending on the days. So, but when I analyze music, I say that to say when I analyze music, I get real deep with music because I try to look behind the music, not what's in front of me.
True.
So I start to dig through bars and listen. I hear a lot of real stuff in this music, man, and I know it's real because of the way the people in the video was singing the song.
Exactly, like that's he got them involved into it, so it made it just as much more powerful. When you hear it, you see them involved in it, being a part of that song. So
they're connected. They're connected. He wrote this song for them. Mm-hmm. You can tell that.
Yeah.
This song they're connected to the song, and that whatever that connection is, I don't know, but I would say that, for all the people, all the future waves out there, people coming up, like, you gotta write songs like these.
Something that means something, man, that has some kind of substance to it behind it. So
right.
It's definitely, see, and that right there, it sticks with your listeners a lot longer than what you just doing a regular song.
Right.
You put something meaning behind it. It makes it just as much effective and powerful when somebody else hears it.
Right. And I'm not saying go out there and do things just so you can write about it. That's what some of y'all doing out there.
Definitely.
Just keeping it G. A lot of y'all going out there doing stuff and then become rappers. I'm not saying that because, when you think about artists like Kanye, where you just write about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was not that, a lot of people, there were like your tribes, there were, you got your Fugees.
Yep.
De La Soul. You got people who really are like, you know, like original, like they have a lot of originality to them.
Yep. Definitely.
But you gotta rap about who you are. There's nothing wrong with who you are. You know what I mean? Like be content with that. And no matter what that look like, whether you are Lecrae,
yep,
you know, whether you know, whatever rapper, Flame, all them, you know, the Christian hip hop artists, whatever that looks like, be that. Because somebody's gonna be able to connect to that. This song, that's what that song reminds me to tell people. You know, I really felt that song, and shout out to him. You know, like I said, I would love to connect and talk to him. Man.
Definitely, and the video is just as powerful, man.
Yeah, exactly. I love the environment. I love the like the visuals. Like a lot of y'all, if you go back and look at that video, you can catch a few visuals in there. But whatever, I would say, like, don't strive to be like him. This artist we just saw, just be you. Just be you. Come up with something. I just say I felt him. I felt this pain in this song.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing that resonated with me.
Definitely.
You know, but for sure he's definitely a future wave. I really want to hear more from him.
Yeah.
You know,
I definitely want to check him out, man. Check out his project and everything. So that's really dope,
man. So yeah, shout out to Lil Mook. Man, we about to. I don't know, man. I think that's it from us. Like I told you in the beginning, man. We just gonna step in here, get into a podcast real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we got Omug streaming Dark Ages.
Yes, sir.
We got the Direction remix from Dark Ages out right now.
Yep.
We got the cool Laid Back Voyage.
Yes, sir.
Produced by Trim.
Yes, sir.
Trim, don't raise your voice like the roof like that ever again. So
why?
Because you raised the roof like you was back in. We don't do that. So I'm just saying that's what it looked like.
I don't care, man. I don't care.
Don't be raising the roof in.
I want to raise, man.
My grandmother still raised the roof. So
I don't care.
The roof again.
I don't care about that.
But the cool Laid Back Voyage is out.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Boy.
Produced by Triminology,
yes, sir.
aka Trim,
yep.
aka TRM,
yep.
aka the Renaissance Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
aka
on all your streaming platforms.
AKA, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. the real monster.
The real monster?
Yeah, that's what TRM is. The real monster.
All right.
But yeah, get your merch.
Yes, sir.
You know, like I said, the chordroomstore.com. Oh man, that's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Carrington.
Shout out to Regan.
Yeah, my baby had she had a good parent teachers day. I went to a school today. I went to parent teachers day.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, she had a good report, so I was happy about that. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little shook.
Ah, really?
You know, Carrington, my daughter's the type of person, she'll raise you up and then she'll let you down.
She gotta do it her way, man.
You think she's doing good, and then she not doing good. You're like, dang.
Well, shoot, I got to shout out to Regan, man, because she got her first, she got a report card for her first quarter. So, not bad. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I definitely want to see all A's next time. But hey, she's doing decent. She's doing good. So
yeah, man.
I'll take that.
Man. You gotta take what you can and then build on that.
Yeah, because I surely thought it was gonna be that. I thought it was gonna be some other stuff. Back and forth stuff. Woo.
Parenting is like a roller coaster.
Exactly.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Definitely do not know what you're going to get with your kids. Man, goodness.
But yeah, man. Shout out to them. And we out of here, man.
Peace. Oh, wait. Good night. Good luck.
Don't listen to them. What? You have a great night.
Why can't I say that?
Oh, make sure you subscribe to the vibe of the podcast. Subscribe to the vibe. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all of that. Follow us on Instagram.
Put your comments down below with all that good stuff, man. Like it, great. Hate it, great. Put it down there. Just write it.
Like it. Love it.
Something.
Kiss it. Do whatever to it. We out.